Hello YouTube, it's Cosmic here. Welcome back to the Dredge playthrough for part 12. Today we're going to try to find the rest of those samples for the researcher, and we planned on looking right around over here, so let's get right into it. So we know what those are. Those are those like groupers. We don't need those. But there's like these cracks that come out from the middle, like that right there, except it goes way further out. I'm thinking that might be the ticket to the fish we still have left to get. I hope I don't have to look for too long. I feel like eventually it's gonna get boring for whoever's watching this. That thing looks so cool. Um, oh, you know what? We had a machine over here that is supposed to suppress the thing, right? Yes, activate the machine. I think it said it'll keep it at bay for 3 hours. So, yeah, that's absolutely what we were supposed to do. So, let's do that. I don't think this is what we need. Did we need one of these? Gulp reel? We're gonna take it just in case, but I don't think we did. It's kind of an awkward one to store. Wow, even without that thing here, there's still this crazy fog. Look at that. It's still there, it's just down a little bit further. Tell me that's not horrifying. I don't think this is what we're looking for either. No, this is totally what we're looking for. Okay, sweet. A snailfish? Has anyone ever heard of a snailfish before? Let me know in the comments. I feel like I watch more nature documentaries than the average person probably does, and I've still never heard of a snailfish. And then the other one kind of looked like maybe some type of crustacean. I don't remember what it was called. Started with A. But we're gonna play it relatively safe. We're gonna go turn in these, and then we'll go back to fishing later. I just don't want to lose this stuff. Get away from me. I just don't want to lose this stuff after having, already worked to get it. So let's talk to her about the specimens. We're gonna give her the snailfish. Amphipod. Yeah, so I think it is some type of crustacean. To the left of the name there, it shows a crab, so let's rest for now. What we'll do is, it'll be day, so we'll go over to the research area, we'll turn that repulsor back on, and then we'll look in that same spot. And I think we just might find it. It might have already been there, and we just couldn't see it because it was night. But I'm assuming that's probably something. Oh, I think my trawl net ran out of life because it just brought itself back up. I think that's probably something that's not dependent on night or day, because isn't it supposed to be so deep that like no sunlight gets down there anyways? I just realized I forgot to set a timer for this episode, so hopefully it's not crazy long. How long have I been recording for? I have been recording for 4 minutes, so let's go 16. I don't want to make it too long, Okay, so generator. Yes. And I'll keep it at bay for a little bit. So it's kind of a weird shape to look out for. That's the snailfish. I think this is it, actually. Yeah, this is totally it. Okay. So we got a giant amphipod. But there's an aberration here. Let's fish out this aberration. I don't want to leave that behind. I feel like the aberrations are honestly one of the greatest parts of this game. How have I not caught it yet? There we go. Ruptured vessel. By the way, isn't this terrifying? Look, you can see its mouth right down there, just in the dark. I think that's so cool. Before we go, I want to see the depth here. Okay, come on, that's not it. Oh, my God, that's our relic. I feel like I've been wasting so much time now. Hold on, let's go back. We'll give her the amphipod that she wants, and we'll just pop that repulsor back on if it's expired, and we'll get our relic. I feel like I've been overthinking this by a mile. It gave us these simple goals, but I just didn't remember them. But yeah, I started a new job, so I've been super busy. But I'm recording this right on the back of episode 11, just so I don't forget. I think I'm gonna start doing that. I feel like in pairs of 2, you remember a lot better than if you do 1 and then like the next one a day later. So she says she has good news and bad news. I've always preferred getting the bad out of the way. Let's go with that. So the bad news is the samples have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. It all points to one thing. That thing in the basin is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. How rude of me, you've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. Okay, she gave us a book. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend you avoid the area. It doesn't seem to be safe near the basin. Okay, screw that, because we're gonna dredge up that thing, because we need it for our story. But let's start reading that book. I wish it said what passive it gives us before we finished reading, but it looks like that repulsor, whatever it's called, is still active, so I'm gonna risk it and assume that we have time to get in and get out. Maybe it's just active for the day. If so, we probably don't have time. Actually, I kind of don't want to risk it. We're this close to the finish line, I don't feel like jeopardizing it to save 30 seconds, you know what I mean? So let's not do that. So let's rest. Whoops. And generator. Activate. And I'll keep it at bay. I keep accidentally bringing up the settings because I want to get out of the dialogue faster than I'm supposed to. I really want to catch that aberration. Okay, let's get this first, then we'll go get that aberration. Look at that view it gives us down there. You can see it glowing. A jewel-encrusted band, a golden band large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. Alright, now let's go get that aberration, and then we'll get back to what's his face on Blackstone Isle. Oh, we're definitely waiting for that trophy dot. There we go. Oh, I didn't count on not having any room. Okay. Well, we had room for that. Well, shit. Okay. You know what? That's okay. We got what we were here for. Let's go ahead and manifest over there. And just like that, we are Blackstone Isle. Well, let's see. Did I have another relic in storage for him? No, I didn't. Okay. So let's talk to the collector. We place the jewel-encrusted band on a table, and his eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. Item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you're due a reward. He opens the crimson book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares and both your ears pop. He closes the book. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the silty muck of Twisted Strand's channels. It's worth investigating. Let's talk to him for a second here. What do you know about the mayor of Little Morrow? Stuttering old fool. Yes, I knew him. He'd join us on the water sometimes, but was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. I can't imagine he's fared too well since I last saw him. What will you do once you have the relics? It's surprising, isn't it? The attachments we hold towards simple objects, but they're anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you'd be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. Okay, he dodged the hell out of that question. It was, what will you do once you have the relics? And all he told me was what they mean to him. What they are to him. Okay, the book holds power from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular? Yeah, let's learn about the new one called Banish. Provide you temporary protection from most things. If spoken swiftly enough, they can be used defensively. Choose your moment carefully. The more they are spoken, the more they are understood. Okay. I have no idea what that means. So obviously we gotta test this out. So let's go over here and just... Do I hold it? That, like, immediately raised our panic. That lasts for a pretty long time. Okay, well, now we're panicking during the day, so... I guess we'll have to use that pretty sparingly. But, while we're over here, we might as well sell our stuff to this dude. I don't know if I had any in my inventory. Rot? Is that... Did one of our... Oh, yeah. Has it really been that long since we've... had all this stuff? That kind of sucks. Whatever. Yeah, so let's sell this so we can sell all that. And sell, sell, sell. Should I have sold that bronze belt buckle? Did I mess up? I feel like that was... Yeah, I think I messed up and just pawned off this dude's belt buckle. Yeah. Okay. Well, he went towards the trader, so it all worked out in the end. I totally forgot that we were supposed to find it for that dude. It counted though, so... You know. Didn't turn out all that bad. Let's see where... So, Twisted Strand is up there. Why don't we head over to Steel Point, and then from Steel Point we'll go? Because, I think she was called the Builder. We helped her move over there. Why don't we check on her? You know what? I totally forgot to grab our crab pots before we moved areas. But I'll do that off camera. I don't think that needs to be something that we all need to be here for. Let's see if she has anything to say. She handed us a book, The Engineer's Companion. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. Okay, so it's just our normal storage, but that's cool. Okay, it's the same voice line. Well, she didn't have anything, but, let's dock here for the moment. I'm gonna rest until dawn, and then I'm gonna go back and grab those, crab pots, and then I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got our crab pots. We're heading over to Twisted Strand. I didn't do anything extra this time. We're panicking a little bit. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. Should I? We're gonna do it. I hope that was the right call. I might have overreacted when I did that banish. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, why'd I do that? That's okay. That's why we have 2 more engines. But yeah, we're kind of panicking, so I'm hoping the first place we get to is a repair point. We're heading for that, whatever that settlement is right there. Oh, why? Okay, it was just the light. That could have been way worse. Oh, we're just gonna get bombarded with that though. Oh, it's still on cooldown. I really should have just ate that little tornado. But, you know, it's a lot more okay now that we got the kind of passive income going. We can afford to take a bit of damage. And we're not really carrying anything besides some, like, cheaper crab pots, so... but here we are in the Twisted Strand. And here's our destination. It looks like it might be the Traveling Merchant. I saw just the quickest glimpse of something in the center there that looked really crazy. So we'll check that out very soon. For now, let's repair all of our stuff because that is annoying. Let's get some rest too because that I just don't want to deal with that panic while we're exploring around. The panic, I mean, a lot of super cool things happen while you're panicking. Like, you get attacked by, you know, like a kraken or ghost shark or something, but it just sucks having to repair that damage after, you know? So, let's drop our crab pots down right here. Oh, shit. I probably shouldn't have done that. I just noticed it says few. Okay, hold on. Let's pick these back up. I lied. We're not doing that. Okay. So it says plenty right here. So as long as it says plenty, we'll drop these pots. Oh, we're good. Okay. So he says, the collector says right in the middle is where we should be searching. So something is probably going to attack us, especially since we have Banish now. That's really cool. Do we have... What is that? What is that? Oh no. No, get away from me. Not a chance. Yep, so we're avoiding that. Get away. Ooh. Okay, that was a little too close. But we're here. A large man is watching you through the billowing smoke of a campfire, idly carving in a wooden stake. He stands as you pull ashore. And my video timer is just about to get off, so after this conversation, I think we'll probably call it. Stranger, from that look on your face, I say you encountered the local wretches. Take a seat. You join them by the fire. I've been trying to rid them from this cursed jungle ever since we wrecked here. The boys called them mind suckers on account of them affecting the mind. They made us see things and do things. I'd ask you for safe passage away from here, but not until after I've avenged my squadron. What happened to them? A number of us went to the fog, crashing into trees or ditching into the water. Those that survived rallied here under the boughs of this giant tree. but it offered us scant protection. Before help could arrive, our numbers quickly dwindled, picked off by the fiends in the forest. I've met a few would-be rescuers over the years, but none would help me in my fight. Are you any different to the rest? Absolutely. He says, I figured you'd be up to it. You have the look. Listen up. First, we need to find the lost pieces of my squadron's mortar. We'll then use that to bombard the beasts. Other planes went down to the north and east of where we are now, are marked the possible crash sites on your map. Go and see what you can salvage. How will you honor your squad mates? He's hung their dog tags up in a tree behind. Seems fitting enough. He never found all their bodies. He only has a few tags. If you find any of their dog tags, I could add them to the tree with their brothers. I have a number of mechanical doodads you might find useful. Here, take this one, in good faith. I'll give you more for each tag you bring me. Okay. Tell me about the mind suckers. Devilish creatures through and through. They'll stalk you along the waterways and emerge suddenly, screeching their terrible song. The first time it happened to me, I saw shadows of my squad mates reaching out to me in a feverish dream. When I snapped out of it, I was covered in bloodied scratches. They must have sent me running through the foliage. Since then, I've done my best to avoid the fiends. Their senses seem to be based on movement, so move carefully. Okay. So, we're at a new area. I can't see a relic yet, but I'm sure that we'll find that soon enough. He might even have the relic, and helping him might get us the relic. But, with all that being said, that's going to do it for part 12. So if you got this far, I really appreciate it. Go ahead, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you back here for part 13.